What's up, YouTube? Okay, so today we are going to test this new stone out, or this new CBN plate. This here is made by the company Rikon, R-I-K-O-N, and it's a 400/800 CBN plate. I also have the other one, the 150/250. It's extremely coarse. We're going to do that one later when I have a knife that needs that incredibly coarse finish. Anyways, 400/800. This knife is actually sharp. Unfortunately, every knife I have is sharp. I don't have no dull knives, so well, we're fixing to fix that problem. Don't have any dull knives currently until now. Okay, that is a dull ass knife. Not gonna cut anything. So let's get to work. We're gonna start on the 400 grit side. Now, this plate is out of the box. It's not broke in yet. I checked it under the microscope. It looks pretty good. I don't see anything that's not, too much loose CBN. But, there's going to be some. The plate's not broken yet. So this is as it comes from where you buy it. To me, there's not a big difference in CBN and the lower grits. Where CBN really shines is in the higher grits. It finishes a little finer. With that said, I do have quite a few CBN plates that are in coarser grits, and they do hold up a lot better than diamond. These stay aggressive for way longer than diamond plates do. I think it's got to do with the shape of the CBN crystal CBN particles, that the nickel binder, the nickel bedding, encapsulates the particle better, and CBN also has more cutting facets. So even though, how do I explain this? Is where a diamond, once that sharp point's broken off from use, it's not going to cut as efficiently as where these stones have, or CBN has more facets, so there's more sharp edges, and it just keeps the stone cutting faster for a much longer period. Diamond plates can lose their aggressiveness pretty quickly. Even the really good diamond plates, CBN plates, if it's a good one, they stay aggressive for a very, very, very long time. I'll give you an example. Now, I can't speak on this one because I haven't used it yet, but on other CBN plates I have, the 400, it's a German-made plate. I would say it lasts at least 3 times as long as my Atoma 400s do. At least. And stays faster cutting and more aggressive. Now, in bonded CBN, be it resin or metallic bonded, the diamonds at equal micron size, the diamond cut faster. I mean, that's my experience. The CBN finishes a little finer with less of the random deeper scratches that are just happen from catching a point of a diamond. Being the CBN, you have more edges, more facets, but you don't have none as sharp of points, if that makes sense. So I don't know. to me, in the lower grits, there's not really that much of a difference other than in the plates that the CBN lasts longer. And the CBN will continue to cut faster for longer. But initially, there's not a big difference between them. Now, in the finer grits, once you get up like 3,000 plus, I think that's where CBN really shines. Okay, so this edge is at around, it's probably about 17. Am I in frame? You guys can see me? Yes. It's around 17, so we're going to just flow with that. Okay. It's aggressive. Definitely aggressive. This bad boy is going to cut. And this is K110, by the way. Wow, already got a burr that quick. And we are dead on angle. Oh yeah, already got a stout burr actually. All the way to the tip, yes sir. Okay. Can y'all see? Yeah. These stones are about $90 or $100 at the lowest I've seen them. They get upwards of about $140. They feel good, I'll give them that. These feel very much like my German plates, my German CBN plates. Hell, for all I know, the same company that makes them. Look at that material getting removed. Holy shit. For a 400, that's insane. Boy, that 150 is going to cut like crazy. You're good to go. Let's go to Mr. 800. It's on a nice solid steel block, so it's good and heavy. Nice and heavy. This is the 800. Actually, do you guys want to see the 400 scratch pattern under the microscopy? I think that sounds like a good idea. Really don't want to move the camera, but what the hell? Let's do it. Whoops. Damn it. Sorry if it's made anybody seasick. I would say. That's paper on there. Yeah, that's a piece of paper towel. Hold on. Let's wipe it off with a piece of paper towel. Can't really do that with paper towel, or it's gonna... I don't want that damn burr to cut me. Getting cut by that ragged burr hurts. Makes for a sore ass cut. Okay, that we're gonna have to look past that because it's so coarse that it's just gonna... Okay, that's showing pretty good there. That's more paper towel, as y'all can see. It's little fibers of the paper towel. I shouldn't have wiped that blade off with that paper towel. It was stupid. Little paper towel, you can see the fibers. That's really aggressive, but it's really aggressive. That is a damn aggressive 400. Keep in mind, I do see a couple little deeper scratches, but it's pretty consistent for the most part. It's pretty consistent for the most part. So that's probably just where the stones need to be broken in at. Let's check the other side. Sorry guys, hold on. There we go. Okay, check up by the tip. All right, so y'all seen the 400. Oops, sorry, didn't mean to bump y'all. Okay. Looking good, y'all can see me? Yes, sir. That's where we're at. Focus, damn it. I'm buying a better camera, guys. I enjoy making these videos. I'm gonna invest some money in quality camera gear. You know, anything I do, I want to do it good. And yeah, this ain't cutting it. Feels like there's a high spot in this stone. That's kind of odd. Maybe that's just me. I don't like that. Yeah, I don't think it's that. Okay. I think it was just me hitting the where the plunge is. There's getting a little shark's fin there. And I think it's me hitting that causing it to feel funny. I'm trying to knock that down, actually. Okay. It's 800, definitely removing some steel. Yeah, that's what it was. Just that little shark's fin at the back was making it feel funky. Okay. Hey, this is a nice sharpening plate. I like it. Had a little scare there, but that's just because I didn't knock that little shark's fin off the very edge of the, where it starts to. I'll show you what I'm talking about in case you're not familiar with what I'm saying. See this right here? Just I call it a little shark's fin because what it looks like. It's because of how the plunge is. It's kind of stands a little proud. And what I was doing, I was hitting it, and it was making it feel like the knife wasn't making full contact with the stone. That's why, but it did once I started to move away. That's why I was like, oh shit, is there a high spot here? But it's not. Believe it or not, these Petrified Fish knives in K110 are actually done pretty daggone good. They do a pretty decent job on this steel. And if there's any, larger scratches or anything like that, I'm not going to count that against the stone until I'm a couple sharpenings in. That way I know, if there's any loose particles on here or anything like that, and the stone just needs to break in, basically. So if there's any, as long as it ain't a lot. Because I do feel some little particles of CBN breaking off. Like I can definitely feel it. But it's getting cleaner as I go. Feeling that burr starting to break loose now. Okay. Ooh, buddy. That's aggressive. Okay. Straight off the stone. We're not going to go to a strop first. We're going to take a peek at it. That's the shark's fin that I'm talking about. Look at that tooth structure. Ooh, buddy. Okay, I'm on a microscope. Looking pretty damn good, actually. For a brand new stone, that is a brand new plate, that is damn consistent. I'm not mad at that. If I can get it to focus, there we go. Come on. Okay. That's not bad. Now let's we're going to go to straight leather. Slightly over angle. This is to remove any fragments of burr. Okay, there's definitely some burr left. I mean, I could see it on a microscope, but it's definitely burr. But that plate's really aggressive and it needs to break in, so it's going to be very, very difficult to deburr on that coarse of a plate. Or that aggressive of a plate, I should say. There's no compound on this, this straight leather. However, I believe we're going to have to go to yeah, that's okay. Well, I'll tell you what, let's do this. Let's go to some 10 micron on basswood. We're going to strop it exactly angle. Okay. That is super aggressive. Okay, now let's go to Let's go to some 9 micron on leather. Okay. That's super, 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 super aggressive. And now we'll make a couple passes on 2 just to bring up that stickiness. Okay. Damn it. Okay, can you guys see? It's doubled up down there, so anyways, and I'm not pulling this paper tight, as you can see. I'm leaving it limp. Super aggressive edge, super, super, super aggressive edge, super sticky. Very, very, very good plate. As long as it'll hold up, I'll know after a couple of sharpenings, as long, you know, and it hasn't lost its aggression. If it holds up, that's a very, very good plate. I'd say it's as good as the German plates I have. Quite aggressive, but still can push cut. See if I can give you guys the scratch pattern actually. Come on. Focus, please. Let's try this. It's not going to focus, guys. I'm sorry. Try this. Why is this thing this bad at focusing? This is a top of the line cell phone. Literally a top of the line cell phone, and that camera will not focus on that. Come on. I'm sorry, guys. It won't focus, but as y'all can see, y'all seen the scratch pattern under camera. Super, super toothy. That will be a really good cutting edge. Yeah, I like that stone. I don't want to recommend it yet because until I need to get, 10 sharpenings or so on it and see how, as long as it maintains its bite and aggression over, if it feels like this right now, 10 sharpenings from now, then I know the plate's going to hold up very well. That will definitely be a recommended plate. Alright guys.